In this video, we are going to learn about wireless HART. So, wireless HART is nothing but Highway Addressable Remote Transducer. So, when we want to transfer the data to a remote transducer, we will be making use of wireless HART for a long distance with high speed. It is the first international industrial wireless standard because we are sending the data to a long distance, so it is called as international. Functions in the 2.4 gigahertz ISM band. So the frequency range in which the data travels is around 2.4 gigahertz ISM band, and the data travels at the rate of 250 kb per second. Almost around 11 to 26 channels are supported in wireless HART, and every channel will be having a gap of around 5 megahertz, which we discussed in the previous video. So this wireless HART, it also exploits IEEE 802.15.4. It makes use of direct sequence spectrum coding scheme for encoding. It uses binary phase shift keying, encoding, offset quadrature phase shift keying is also used. And the transmission power is quite adjustable, and it is in the range of 10 dBm. So a wireless HART node follows channel hopping every time it sends a packet. So for example, if the first packet is sent in channel number 1, the second packet will be sent in channel number 2. Third packet in channel number 3. When the packets are hopped in the channels, packet will travel quickly and more effectively. Maximum payload is around 127 bytes. It employs time division, multiple access. So that slots distinct time slots of 10 ms for every transmission. So based on the time, the data will travel based on how much of time? 10 milliseconds. TDMA technology is used to provide collision-free and deterministic communication. Collision-free means when the packets are sent separately, then there is no possibility for collision of data. So data will not be lost, data corruption will not happen. So this is called as a deterministic communication. A sequence of 100 consecutive time slots per second is moved into a super frame. So one frame is divided into 100 consecutive time slots, and they are set in 1 second. Slot sizes and super frame length are always fixed for any kind of data. So the main features of wireless HART are the devices support multiple super frames with a differing number of time slots. At least one super frame is always enabled, while additional super frames are enabled and disabled according to the demand of bandwidth. For any message, communication occurs in the allotted time slot and frequency channel. Based on the frequency of the channel, the communication happens. It supports star topology and mesh topology. So these are the features of the next one is the Z-Wave. Z-Wave communication protocol. Z-Wave is a low power radio communication technology primarily used for home automation and security systems. It was designed as a simpler and cheaper alternative to Zigbee for small to medium range connectivity. It operates on the unlicensed part of the industrial, scientific, and medical band. 908.42 megahertz in US, 868.42 megahertz in Europe. It avoids any interference, and it travels in a frequency range of 2.4 gigahertz. For Wi-Fi, for Bluetooth, and for other communication protocol, this frequency band is being used. For Z-Wave communication protocol, mesh network topology is used to communicate among the devices, and it supports around 232 nodes or computers in a network. So the main features of Z-Wave communication protocol are it has two device categories. One is a controller and another one is a slave. So the controller is nothing but a central device which controls the slave. So how it is doing the work? The controller is a central entity which sets up the Z-wave network and manages other slave devices in a network. Each logical Z-wave network has one home network ID and multiple unique remote IDs for the devices in the network. The network ID is of length 4 bytes and node ID is of length 1 byte. The nodes can communicate only within their own network. It offers a data rate of up to 100 kbps and an average communication range of 30 meters. So I hope you would have learned from the video. See you in the next video. Until then, it's bye bye from Radhika.